trends. What is hot, ladies? Jennifer Aniston is back. Her mid-length bob being copied all over the place. And some of the other hot cuts and styles this year, Adele, Katy Perry, Victoria Beckham. Joining us this morning are these lovely models, Susan, Lindy, and Heather, along with great clips stylist, Stephanie Regavis. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was so worried about your last name. Thanks for being here, everybody. Stephanie, I was saying to you before the break, too, it's good, you know, everybody switch things up once in a while, but it's hard because people watching at home see these cuts and then they don't know what to say or what to ask for, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to specifically talk about what you're seeing here and what people can go and talk to their own stylist about?
Yep, give them exact phrases and a couple words that they can use so that the stylist can figure out exactly where they want to go with it.
Because as a stylist, I mean, you're kind of going, if there's no pictures or anything, you're just going in blind. Mm-hmm. All right, absolutely. So let's start with our first model over here on the end. And you look fabulous. Describe this cut for us, Stephanie.
It's called an inverted bob, and what it does is it cuts down from the back of the nape and it pulls down to the chin, just giving it a little bit more dramatic look to it. And then it's all stacked up in the back so that it keeps the layers from kind of bunching up around the face.
Turn the side of her, or turn a little bit, because that's the key to this cut.
Takes all the bulk out of the back. It's more precision so that it gets rid of all that extra stuff that hits at the back of the neck, and then it keeps it nice and clean with giving a little bit of body and style that's really simple to style. It doesn't take a lot of extra work.
The celebrity that is sporting this do recently is Victoria Beckham, of course. She's kind of gone back and forth with this one, too. But it's a good go-to style.
A lot of different variations for a lot of different hairstyles and different hair types.
And what type of hair does this, is it, you said different types? So
it's good for taking bulk out of thick hair. It's good for getting volume out of real fine hair. It's really versatile.
You look lovely. All right, Lindy's next over here in the middle. And talk a little bit about her cut.
Lindy's got a little bit more of a long layer. It gets all that extra chunkiness out from the bottom.
So heavy,
towards the face and kind of pulls everything together. And then she's got the little light bang that helps kind of blend everything to the side so you don't get that big, you know, heavy clump right at your cheeks.
Okay, and the famous face that we look for on this kind of mirrors Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm. Which real simple to do too. You can just go in and ask your stylist for some long layers to get rid of the bulk, and they'll just kind of piece it out and texturize it, and then you just put a couple curls in there and kind of pull it out, put a little hairspray in there, and it's real easy.
The cut is one thing, but the product is really important as well. So what did we use on these two girls?
They're using a root booster, which you put just at the roots, and that just gives it a little bit of fullness, and then it can be styled with a flat iron, it could be just a blow dry or a brush with your fingers, really simple, real quick. And then on both of them, they've just put a little serum at the ends, which doesn't have to be real heavy, and then there's a little bit of dry wax that just gets rid of all the flyaways that pull in. It separates it. I'll give a little texture to it.
Okay, finally, let's go over to Heather here. You're looking fabulous, and this style we equate to...
It's kind of a mix of everyday to not. It's just another long layer, kind of like what Lindy has over there, but instead it's all pulled up out of her face and just brought off to the side with just a little bit of extra texture to it.
That looks hot. And Adele is the one that we kind of, the famous face that we point to looking at this style. Is it easy? It looks like it would be easy, but is it supposed to look that way and it's hard?
No, not at all. It's basically the same as what Lindy has, except for this stuff's just kind of pulled up and then everything brushed off to the side.
Turn your head, face me a little bit, Heather. See, that is so pretty. It looks really, really nice. And what did you use here? Let it hold?
Yep, do the same concept with the root booster just to give it the fullness. She did, you know, we teased it up just a little bit, but that can be simple. Just pull it up with a bobby pin.
Okay.
And then just brushed everything over and put a couple more in there and then tousled it up and just kind of scrunched it in there with a little bit of hairspray, again with the wax, and just to start it off with a little bit of booster to give it some lift.
All right, Stephanie, good advice. Thank you so much. Go check her out. You're at the Great Clips in South Milwaukee, right? And of course, but tell your stylist what you're looking for, because if you don't tell them, they don't know.
Pictures are always a good thing.
Pictures are good. All right, ladies, thanks for being here. Rob, are we going to Rob?
Yes, we are.